This is the TR-02C, and this is the X-AirCross 3 carbon. It's a very lightweight tripod, a very lightweight light stand. And I'm just going to go over the things that I think about these two. I'm going to start with the tripod and then finish with the light stand. I'll leave timestamps so you can flip between them if you're interested in one versus the other. So we're going to get right into it now. This is the PhotoPro X-AirCross 3 Lite. And the reason that this one's so important is because it's the light version. So it's made of all carbon fiber for the most part. It weighs less than 2 pounds, which is absolutely insane. This is a great travel tripod. The reason that I wanted to review this is because I did need a really good travel tripod, and this has done a great job. This one actually has a video head on it, which is really nice for video. It works great. And it's really easy to move around. You have all of the knobs and options to make it a little bit less tension on it. So you can either lock it in so you can't move it at all, just like any other tripod, and you can also change it to where it's locked. I've also used this for photography as well. That's why I went with the video one, because I could kind of use it for both, so it's pretty interchangeable. This thing has quite a few functions that I find very useful for a videographer or a photographer, and I'm gonna show you just a few of them right now. We have 1/4-inch thread mounts inside of the tripod. As you see, I'm using a magic arm here with my microphone, which is incredible because you can also put your DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on the side if you want a longer and a wider lens option, which is incredible. There's so many functionalities with just these two things right off the bat. Obviously, just like any other tripod, we can go up and down with it after we reach our max height. And this one has a really great hook, as you see right here. As you see, we're gonna hook some sandbags to this, and I mean, this thing is not gonna go anywhere. This is, I mean, no, you're not going anywhere with this. So if you put a sandbag or your bag on there, this is very helpful. All right, so here's one thing that I really like about this tripod, and it's not just for this tripod. Other tripods have this. It has a really nice grip here on the handle. There's only one of them, which is fine with me because you can carry it around. It's very easy to use. So in order to actually collapse this, you're gonna turn it left, and you can go all the way in, and then that's it. Very easy. And then to get it back out, you do the same thing, pull it all the way out. And once you hear it click once, you can go up one, click it again, go up another, click it again, go up another, vice versa, all the way through. And it's just very nice. This is what it looks like when it's actually folded down all the way. And this fits perfectly in my bag. And if you have a bag that will hold a water bottle, more than likely it will hold this tripod. As you see, you can get this very close to the ground, which is very beneficial for lots of really cool shots. And yeah, this is really nice. And you can also move these to where, let's say you were shooting on something that was unlevel, then you could just set this up in a situation where you could, let's say your surface was this high, then you could have it propped up like that, which is very beneficial. And then they just lock in place. Very well designed, super light. With this system that we have here, it goes off of the Arca Swiss plate, and it's just really easy to use. I wish they had a different mechanism. This is a screw in, so it takes a little time to actually get everything set up and going. When I say that, I mean, I'm being very picky about it because it's, I mean, it's really not just a few seconds, but there are some that lock in very quickly without having to screw anything in. Another thing is that you can switch your actual handle around if you prefer to have it on another side by just removing this and then spinning it around, and you'll have it on the opposite direction, which is very helpful for people that are left-handed. So in order to shoot vertical, you have to actually turn your plates and then drop it in, and then just like that. That's very, very simple. This whole thing is simple, and then you can shoot vertical. Really simple process, very easy to use. Honestly, straightforward. Overall, it's a great tripod. It's very light. That's the best part about it, and the build quality is great. Carbon fiber, you cannot beat, and honestly, this whole thing just feels really premium. And The head can be replaced very easily. They offer lots of photography ones as well as video. Like I said, I decided to go with a video because that's what I needed for the work that I was doing. So we're gonna hop right over onto the Lightstand and talk about that one now. Just for demonstration purposes, I wanted to show that you could use this for an umbrella. So I'll back up just a little bit and show you how I would typically use this. And the great thing is like it holds weight very well. Like this is how I would have it in a studio shooting with my flash. And as you see, it doesn't have a problem staying up. But if you ever do have a problem, you can always put a sandbag on it and just treat it like a C-stand. It's phenomenal, and it collapses down so small, and they give you this really nice bag that you can throw it in, which is incredible. Usually I have to have something like this to carry around. And this is not easily collapsible. This is not travel friendly. I hate these things, but I love them at the same time because they are heavy and they do carry a lot of weight. Although for 90% of the applications that I use as a photographer slash videographer, this is plenty. And yeah, I just really like it. It weighs about 2 pounds or less than 2 pounds, and it can do this. I mean, I would have never thought this day would come. There we go. All right, look towards me. Oh, it's good. Now back here. I want you to look back up towards the light a bit, and then bring your eye here. That's good. Perfect. So one of my favorite parts about this is that you can take the top part off, which you would usually mount a normal light with, and you can easily show the quarter mount thread for if you need a camera. You could use this as a tripod or another light that has a smaller thread. This is very handy. And like I said, it's so small that you can stick this thing anywhere. And as you see, the legs collapse even smaller if you needed to fit in like a very narrow space somewhere. Put a little light there or a little camera and you'd be good to go. This would be great for the Osmo 3 in my opinion. But yeah, that's great. And then one more thing is that it comes with one extendable leg. So this goes in and out for whenever you are on a surface that's not so stable. So it gives you an option to kind of get crooked with it if you need to. Right. The max height of this is actually 81.8 inches, which is around 7 feet tall. As you can see, this is out of the frame tall, which is very good to know. But the thing is like whenever you're in windy situations, you would definitely have to have some type of a weighted thing with you just to avoid that. One other thing that I find to be pretty cool is that this actually comes out. So if you want to light somebody else, you can hold this as a boom pole, and you can also put audio on here as well. So this has so many different applications in one light stand. Tripod, monopod, I mean, you can use it in so many ways. And to be at 2 pounds with all these functionalities, it's pretty incredible. This is a really unique feature to the Photo Pro X-AirCross 3, is that at the bottom of this, you have this phone clamp. So if you do forget your camera for some reason or something, you can take this off and actually use this on here to hold your phone, which is pretty awesome that they have something like that hidden inside of this. They just thought about everything really with this tripod, in my opinion. So these actually come in 2 different colors. I wanted to go with orange because I lose stuff all the time, and I love that burnt orange color. It looks really cool. And I don't know a lot of people with colorful tripods or light stands, so that sets me apart. And if I lose one at a wedding or something, I can say, hey, look for the orange tripod. It's not gonna be hard to find, which is great. So you can get charcoal gray or this burnt orange color, really nice. They both come with bags for traveling, and this is fantastic. Like I said, a C-stand is so large, and this can fit in a bag, just like this, 2 pounds, easy, incredible. Same thing goes with this tripod. It will also go in a bag that you can carry very easily as well. All right, so that's really all I have to say about the Photo Pro tripod and the light stand. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.